Welcome back to Your Commander Collects, and today we're going to check out Transformers Legacy Autobot Cosmos and see if the hype is worth it, because I know a lot of people's wanting this fig and looking for him. I got lucky and found him surprisingly at my Walmart. So let's get him open and check him out. Alright, now that we got him out of the box, let's look at what he comes with. First off, he comes with this flag, because I guess this is from some kind of race series. I'm going to be honest, I know nothing about this. So I just wanted Cosmos that looks G1 style, so I know nothing about that. If it's past G1 Transformers, I know nothing about it. So, yeah. And then you get this little gun, which is pretty cool. We got that. But this flag can apparently go on it, and I guess he can wave the checkered flag for whoever wins. I don't know. To me, it sounds like the old Wacky Races cartoons, but I don't know. Transformer Races just sounds weird. I don't know. I might check into it to see what it's all about, but I don't know. Decepticons and Autobots decide to do a race to decide the fate of the universe, whatever. I don't know. Just sounds weird to me. It may be pretty cool, but I don't know. Like I said, I might check into it and see what it's about. But anyways, let's check out this guy. And honestly, I thought this top part here looked, in all the pictures I've seen, looked way too tall and fat and big. But honestly, in person, it may be just a tad bigger than I'd like it to be, but it's not near as bad as I was expecting. It's definitely got good coloring. I like the coloring. Got the dark green going around the sides here. Silver stripe up front here. Nice Autobot symbol there. You got the silver on there with the blue. Yeah, looks good. It's got that little spot there on the G1 where the head would be. It's got ports on either side where you can, if I can get it in there. Well, thought you could store his gun on him. And those ports, but it doesn't fit on mine. How weird. Ah, there it goes. It's just a very tight fit. So it's definitely not going to come off easy. Oh, let's see if I can get it back out of there now. But yeah, look at the back here and get that straightened back up. Back looks good. He looks like a good vehicle mode. He's got a really good vehicle mode. There's the underneath, which, you know, you won't see that a whole lot anyway, so. But yeah, vehicle mode looks good. I like it. I'm glad I was able to find it. And, you know what, let's do just a couple, you know, vehicle style comparisons, and then we'll get them transformed and check them out that way. Be back in a moment. Now, only real vehicle one I'm going to put them up with for now is Trax here. Because I pretty much leave this Trax in vehicle mode, because honestly his robot mode really sucks. So, but yeah, that's how he looks compared to vehicle mode on Trax. Get that back over there. So, not too bad. Just a small UFO. It works. And let's move him over here, and we'll go ahead and just bring in Sludge here, one of the Dinobots, if I can get a hold of him. And here's how he looks with Sludge. So, yeah. Turn him sideways and let's check him out. We can get him in there. Let's move my camera back. There we go. And that's the size comparison with sludge. I was looking over at slag. And yeah, that's all I'm going to do. Wait. You know what? Let's do one more vehicle. Let's move these guys out of the way. And here's how he looks with Motor Master. So, yeah. Not too bad. I mean, he's supposed to be a little guy, so I think it works. And, you know, let's get him transformed and check out his robot form. Alright. We got him in robot form. And the reason I didn't transform him on video is because honestly, this would have been the first time I transformed him, because when I review a video or make a review video, when I review these figs, I want my honest opinions to be right out of the box. You know, that way you guys are getting my honest first impressions of what I'm checking out, what I'm showing you. And that's the way I feel it should always be. My first impressions and my first interactions is going to be right here on video with you. That way you know what I'm saying is exactly how I feel right out of the box. So that's why I didn't transform on screen. I'm not that good at it until I learn. So there's plenty of other YouTubers that are awesome at doing it, and they spend time learning before they do the videos. But like I said, I want my opinions to be right out of the box. So here we go. Anyways, this robot form. I really like this robot form. Definitely enjoying this fig. Transformation was not bad at all. Fairly simple. Fun. And yeah, it's great. Looks great. I mean, he's got some detailing on his legs down there. On his arms there. I like how those little pipes are on his hand there. So, looks like they could be blasters. You can be shooting lasers out of them. So that's cool. The head looks great. And yeah, the back, you know, he doesn't have a huge backpack back there. So it looks alright. You know, he's a Transformer. Should look like he's a Transformer. So I hate that this is an exclusive to Walmart, because I know a lot of people are having a hard time finding this guy, and I know they really want him. So I got lucky and found this one at my Walmart. I just happened to be there first, I guess. So yeah, the articulation and the legs are really good. I usually don't go over articulations, but he's got the ankle pivots and, you know, the knee bends and stuff. So that's pretty cool. His arms aren't too bad. I mean, they can go up and down, you know, but oh, they can turn. See, I'm learning this right with you guys. The only thing is his hands don't turn at all. They don't turn or twist at all. That's how they are. Which, you know what, that's fine with me. I'm okay with that. And, of course, he can hold his gun. Hopefully it's easier to get his gun into his hand than it was on the... Man, boy, really tight getting that gun in his ports. Wow. But we did it. We got it in there. And he holds it good. And it ain't coming out real easy at all. He ain't losing that out of his hand. But yeah, he's an awesome fig. I mean, I really, really liking him. Kind of super glad I got him. Man. I like G1 Transformers, so that's what I grew up with. And I'm glad to have this guy. I like him a lot. I mean, he poses real good. I mean, you can make a good dramatic action shooting pose. I like this. I'm really liking him. Alright, let's do some comparisons with some bot modes. So, we'll do a lot more of the bot mode comparisons than I did with the vehicle mode. So be back with you in a moment and we'll get those looked at. Alright, let's do some comparisons in bot mode, and we'll do several. I didn't want to dig all my Transformers out because that'd take quite a while. And two, most of them are kind of various in sizes anyways, so you'll know who mixes and matches and what size. If you collect these, you know what the sizes of each one are and classes and all that. So, first up, we're going to go with Warpath. And I really like that Warpath too. He's a cool one. As you can see, they're pretty much the same height. And we'll get Huffer in here. And yeah, because all these guys were pretty much mini bots. So yeah, for the most part, they're all the same sizes. Truck canopy piece here makes him a little taller, but yeah, they stack up well. And let's get one of my other favorites that I'm really liking in this Transformer lines. And that's Legacy Drag Strip. And man, I cannot wait to get him, get Minosaur built. It's going to be awesome. Let's go ahead and bring in Skids. Legacy Skids. And Legacy Skids is actually a bit taller there, so yeah, that's how they stack up. Whoops. Alright, and one more of the smaller guys. Let's bring in Smokescreen. And yeah, he's a little taller too. Of course, so is Dragstrip here. So let's move these guys back. And let's bring in Blaster. And he's quite a bit bigger. So always seems so weird that he's so much bigger when he's just transforms into a boombox. But hey, it is what it is. It's still cool. And let's bring in a Seeker. And we're going to use Skywarp here. If we can. There we go. And let's get these guys over a little bit more. Let me fit Skywarp in there better. And yeah, that works well. I mean, he's a little guy anyways. So, move that back. And we'll move him over here. And let's bring in Blitzwing. And yeah, this Blitzwing, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. And I'm going to bring in Megatron. And yeah, definitely a little guy compared to these guys. So, let's move him out of the way. And we're just going to do one more. And for the heck of it, let's do Laser Optimus. And of course, these shoulder mounts make him way taller than most. But yeah, he's head-wise, he's about the same height as, Blitzwing. Mine went blank there for a second. Does that a lot. Commander's getting senile. But anyways, yeah. I wasn't going to start Transformers again because I used to have almost all the G1s. And I don't want to talk about that. I sold them. But these, I'm really enjoying these, so I'm happy to get back into it. And one more little comparison. You know what? We'll do two. Just for fun of it. I'm going to bring in a GoBot. And honestly, I cannot remember his name at all. Or this guy's name. Any other day, I'd be able to tell you, but my mind's blank. I guess I'm focused on Transformers right now. But yeah, that's how he stacks up with the GoBots. So, that concludes this portion. I'm not really going to go and do comparisons with any of the other lines because these guys don't really stack up when it comes to scale with anybody else but other Transformers from the line. So we're just going to go ahead and go into final thoughts after this. So let's head and do that. Get these guys put up first. All right, final thoughts. And honestly, man, you know, I'll be honest. I every now and then I'll go back and forth on if I'm going to keep collecting this line or not. Especially with all the Hasbro price hikes and everything. And this here changes my mind. It makes me say, yeah, I'm staying with it. I'm keeping the collection of Transformers going. This is an awesome figure, and I hope all that wants him can find him, because, man, he's good. I need to get one of those rotator things. But yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. So, man, he's great. The engineering's great. The transformation's great. He's got a heft to him. You don't feel like he's super light. Like, you don't feel cheap plastic. They did a really good job on this. The only downfall on him is he is an exclusive, especially at Walmart. He's a Walmart exclusive of all things. And yeah, Walmart's usually the worst. I feel like I got super lucky. And honestly, I'm super happy that I found him because, man, they did so good. The only other downfall is the hands don't rotate, but honestly, that's not a big deal to me. You can hold his gun, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. This checkered flag thing, it's going in a box. I don't need it for anything right now. Especially for this guy. He's just my G1 Cosmos. So, yeah. I'm sure they eventually will come out with him again in a regular line. Probably a little bit different paint scheme. But, which I hope they do for the ones that miss out. I don't collect because I want something that's going to be worth a fortune later on down the road just to say that I have it. I collect what I like, what I enjoy, what I have fun with. That's all I care about it. I'm not looking to get rich off of it. I'm not looking to scalp because I can't stand scalpers. And I know there's always these, every excuse in the book. You don't know what they're going through. No, I don't. But every scalper I've seen in person has always been wearing nice clothes and driving nice cars. And I've seen plenty of them in my time. I've never seen one that looked like he was down on his luck. I mean, maybe they're getting them to pay those car payments on those fancy-ass cars they get. But no, I've never seen one that looks like he's struggling. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get off that. I digress. This guy's good. If you can find him, and I hope you can, if you want him, get him. Because, man, if I find another one, I might pick it up just so I can have one in a robot in this shuttle form. But if I find another one, I got a buddy I'm looking out for, trying to find another one for him. So I'm hoping if he doesn't find one first, I can at least find him one. So here's hoping. But okay, yeah, highly recommend. I'm gonna give him. One of my favorites so far. I'm gonna give him an 8 because he's damn good. And the only reason I'm giving him an 8 instead of a little bit higher is because he is an exclusive, and I know it's gonna be hard for people to get, and I hate that. Just because I did get lucky and have him doesn't mean I don't feel for the rest of y'all that do want him. Man, he's good. And like I said, sorry I didn't do transformation on screen, on camera. Because like I said, it was the first time doing it. And it's always tricky for me. And the reason I, like I said, do that is because I want my opinions to be right out of the box. I know a lot of people with any figs, a lot of reviewers with any figs will play with their figs for a while, get real familiar with them, and that's fine. That's their style. They they do it when they want to be scripted. I don't want to be scripted. That's why I trip over my words a lot. That's why stuff doesn't come out right. Because I got so many thoughts going through my head at the same time that I don't know what I want to, like right now, I don't know what I want to come out next because I'm having so many thoughts and I'm excited or disappointed in some cases, but this one I'm excited. So if you enjoyed the review, you had a good time, please check out my other videos and join your Commander's Army by hitting like and subscribe. And until next time, Cobra!